What up, YouTube? It's your boy Joe Barber. It is 8:46. Just dropped off my son at school. I have not combed my hair. I haven't got a haircut because my barber was out of commission. He was a little sick, so this is how I look right now. But it's a glorious day. It's gloomy out, but any day above ground, and you got to count your blessings. And I start off by counting, each finger, my hands, my legs. I'm able to think, I'm able to speak, I'm able to move, I'm able to make choices. And because of that, I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I'm able to do those things. I know when I was younger, I would take a lot of things for granted. But a lot of us, we've been conditioned to think certain ways and value certain things, status, position, anything that gives us like an upper hand on somebody else, I guess, power. I was just praying to God, and I was just thanking God for allowing me to be alive right now. And sometimes I'll be honest with some of my questions that I have in life is like, who really loves me? And sometimes you want to go based off of people's words and actions, depending on who those people are. And God told me, like, don't worry about who loves you. As long as you love yourself and I love you, that's all that matters. And it really woke me up to understand, like, man, that's so powerful, to even just those little words of saying that you have to love yourself and learn to love yourself. Because in this world, man, there's a lot of deception. And some people are deceived thinking that they love someone else or that they love themselves, and they don't even know what that means. So I know when I question what is love, and I can't think, I want to say it's in Philippians, but there's a scripture that says love is patient, love is kind. It starts like that. And I know that's what God's telling me, like, you have to be patient, you have to be kind when you love yourself. Because for me, I put a lot of pressure on myself being a business owner and being who I am. I strive to be great at whatever it is that I do. I put my mind to do something, I go hard to the point where I get tunnel vision and I forget about people, and I forget about my family, I forget about my friends. Not in a point to where they don't matter to me, but it's like, hey man, I'm on my, I'm focused right now, and I get so focused that I forget. And sometimes the other people do that. I'm not the only one that does that. So sometimes other people do that, and you're like, oh, well, they don't love me no more. And then you start creating stuff in your brain, and you start judging them or judging their actions and their words, but then you're not being patient, you're not being kind with them. And maybe they're on they're focused, they're on their hustle right now. You got to respect that. And it's like, sometimes we wait for that text message, sometimes we wait for that phone call. So, and I'm not making excuses for some people, because some people are just, they neglect you because, they don't value you like that. But that's not always the case, and that's what God's telling me right now. It's like, that's not always the case, Joe. You got to love yourself enough to know that you don't need a person's love. You can appreciate somebody's love, but you don't need it to survive. You don't need it in that sense to where it's not going to stop you from doing you. And that's what I'm trying to do. And in my life, the only reason I'm sharing this is because I know there's some people out there that may be going through those kind of things. But it's all a mindset, man, and it's all perspective, because you can create like a mess in your brain, and it's really not happening, but you'll cause it to happen, in your life, and you'll feel that pain, you'll feel that disappointment, you'll feel that like that need for validation from somebody, and you don't do that, man. I've done that myself. So that's why I was like, you know what, man, that's today's message, is to know that you got to learn to love yourself and respect yourself the right way, and the right love, not narcissistic love, and not, you put yourself on a pedestal love type, not like that. Because there's worldly love and there's godly love. And the world will tell you to love yourself and cut everybody off, and you're a king, you're a queen, you're this, you're that, and don't put up with nobody's whatever, right? And I'm like, nah, man, because if God was like that, where will we be? If God, we're supposed to mimic God. And if God did that to us, imagine where we would be if he didn't have patience and he wasn't kind with us and he didn't display that kind of love. And he just said, oh man, Joe Barber, you messed up. You did this, you lied, you cheated, you know, whatever. And he cut me off because I was being toxic that day. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, nah, man, that's not how God works. And that's not how I'm going to work. Now, I will exclude myself from some people if I feel like they're not benefiting me anymore, or if they're on a different journey than I am. And I'll do it politely. I don't have hates towards anybody. If somebody betrays me in any way, it's gonna suck. But at the same time, I'm gonna show grace. I'm gonna show mercy, and I'll kindly just let them know, like, I'm disappointed, but you know, you make your choice and now you got to live with it. But I'm not holding grudges against you, and I'm moving on, and I'm gonna keep pushing. You know, because in this life, man, you have your choices every day. Every day you get to wake up, man. And some people didn't wake up today. Some people died in a car accident. Some people got shot. Some people might have died from, you know, diseases or whatever. Every day people die. Babies die. Old people die. It's everywhere. It's inevitable, man. It's going to happen. One day it's going to be me. But until then, I'm going to keep pushing every day. I don't want to focus on the past. I don't want to focus on the pain. I want to learn from the pain. I want to learn what I did wrong. I want to learn what I need to change in order for me to be at my optimal, to be at my best. Because when I'm at my best, I can love people. I can do better. I can help people. And that's what I begin to understand in my life. So hopefully that'll resonate with you guys. You know, I really try to be transparent in my life and my videos. There's a lot of unlearning that we need to do, and there's a lot of healing that we need within ourselves, because we project our pain and our failures onto other people, and we create, you know, problems. I'm telling you, man, I go through that so much, and I have my expectations and what I want to do, and because other people's actions and words don't match my expectations, I automatically start, you know, looking down on them or looking at them or feeling some type of way. And I give them that power, and I understand, like, you know what? You can't be doing that. Like, so now I know that, and I'm like, okay, I could, you know, adjust, and I can do better. And maybe there's people out there that need to hear this, because you're not alone and you can get through it, but you have to change your mindset. It's all about your mindset, man, and how you see things and how you perceive it, how you apply it. And that's what I'm doing in my life. You know, sometimes you think, man, once I get this money, once I get this, and once I get that, life is going to be good. And nah, bro, it could be good right now. You have to make it good up here first. And then when that comes, believe me, you're going to have good days and you're going to have bad days, because that's how life works and that's how growth happens. You see results and you see the good, and you benefit from some of the, you know, the upside or whatever it is that you're accomplishing, and then problems are going to come. And you have to have a mindset of, I'm here to discover solutions to these problems. And when you become a problem solver, that's when you become more valuable. You know, you think of all these people that have all these inventions. You know how they came up with these inventions? These inventions, they found a problem, and then they came up with a solution. And then that's how they invented their whatever it is. And then they make money off of it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way it works. Now, I'm not telling you you're going to be rich off of coming up with all these ideas, but I'm just saying, when you have that kind of mindset, it's a lot better for us as a whole, because that's what we need, man. We need problem solvers. And in your life, when obstacles come in your way, you're not gonna, oh man, I just gave up. Like, nah, bro, my mind is trained to be a problem solver. All right, what do I got to do to solve this problem? And you find it, you find the problem, you identify it, and then you figure it out, man. So hopefully this helps somebody. I hope y'all are having a great day. You know, do your best, and y'all stay blessed.